Okay, last but certainly not least, we have Clayton Powell-Lee. Questions? Chad?
Clayton, how much time have you spent on Colorado's offense? And second part of that, they might play two quarterbacks. Could be a little tricky for you guys. How are you sort of handling that?
We're watching so much film. We're going back to film when their quarterback, I always forget how to pronounce his name, Salter, I believe. When he was at Liberty, Colorado's offense last year, obviously, with Shador. The year before that, like, it's because they have so many pieces from relatively, like, the same area. Like, a lot of Deion's guys came from Jackson State, I've heard. So we could watch Jackson State's film. So just trying to get the film from anywhere possible, honestly, to give us the edge and really just ball out.
I guess talk about opening up with a matchup like this. Y'all have had big games the last few years to start the season. Just how does that help you kind of get more pumped, even get ready in the off season, and just kind of what's that like as opposed to playing a kind of a different level of game?
I mean, we treat every game as the same. Like, we don't try to make the event bigger than what it is, honestly. We just try to keep a level head and just knowing that, hey, if we go out there and play our best, we can play anybody in the country. And I feel like we've shown that. So just trying to keep that consistent mindset of just don't make the game bigger, don't make the game smaller, don't play down to your opponent, don't let the event change how you play. Just play the same way you've been practicing, play the same way you plan to play on in the game. So just keeping a steady mindset.
Clay, what's the identity of this defense? You have a new play caller, a lot of new faces here just in general across the defense. But as far as an identity, what do you find is
toughness? Straight toughness. We always preach it. We preach detail, growth, and toughness, because if we do those things, we can play with anybody, honestly. Like, everybody's going to say, new defense, new players, are they going to gel, blah, 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 blah. No, we just okay. We right and getting better, honestly. So we going to play fast, we're going to play physical, we're going to make plays. That's what that defense is going to look like.
What have you just seen, I guess from film, just watching the receiving core? Obviously replaced a lot. They have Omarion Miller, who's really good, came on as a true freshman, Draylon Miller. Just what have you seen from just their receiving core?
They have a lot of talent. I would say that they have a lot of talent. They got some experienced guys. They got some guys coming back, but we got a lot of talent on our side too. So just saying that it's going to be a great battle between us as a secondary and them as a receiving core, because they do got some talent, we got some talent. So it's going to be a back-and-forth battle all night.
Any thoughts on playing in the elevation or facing this crowd, or just in general going out to Colorado?
Everybody says it's a different experience, but I've experienced some crazy stadiums since being here. So just knowing that, not trying to overhype it, honestly. Like, it's another game. I know they bring out celebrities, they do all this crazy stuff, but we're playing football. Then none of them playing. They can hype you up all they want to, but you on the field, not them.
There'll be a Buffalo out there on the field.
Exactly, like, come on. So, yeah, just playing fast, like, not dwelling on that type of stuff. Like, that's all I can say.
Going back to quarterbacks real quick, you mentioned their transfer. It sounds like the other options, a freshman who was playing high school football. Do you pop in, like, Carrollton High School team?
Yeah, I never played him, but I have a teammate, Kelvin. He played with him in high school, so I just try to get tips from him, like, hey, what type of quarterback is he? Is he a pocket passer, improviser, all those little things like that, because even though he's never played it down the snap, they've been hyping him up a lot, just saying that he's going to play, supposedly. So whenever he gets out there, we can always just keep on playing, even though he has different keys than his other companion.
How crazy is that, though, that a guy was, high school football here, obviously.
Yeah.
How crazy is it that a guy who was playing Friday nights here, now I know it's a Friday again, but it might now be playing on the biggest level?
Yeah, it's crazy, because I was the same way, honestly. Like, coming on as a freshman and then getting those early plays, early starts, and whatever the case may be. It's a real moment. You get your freshman moments, obviously. So, hey, good luck to him.
Anything else? Najee?
You've obviously played in big games. We talked about earlier. Last year, you guys played in Dublin. So my question to you, have you been giving the young guys any tips, or some of the transfers obviously playing this big game on a big stage?
I've just been telling them, find a process for you. As a freshman, I had to come together with a process just for me. Everybody is different. Things get everybody else going differently than how I may be. So I just tell them that, find your process, find what gets you locked in before the game, because once you're out there, you're out there. It's like you just can't think too much. Like, you just got to play. You got to let your body just do what it do. Like, that's how I just tell them, like, find your process before the game, but when you're on the field, let your body do what it do, because you're going to make the plays. I always tell them that.
Anything else? Alex?
You talked about playing as a freshman, seemed like just a few days ago, but now you're a senior,
Yeah.
starting your last year. I know you talked about it a few weeks ago, but have you kind of thought about it anymore? This is your last first game at Georgia Tech. Have you thought about that, or are you just kind of locked in on what you got to do?
It's crazy because we count down how many days we played in the spring. It was, I don't even remember. It was so many days away, but now it's literally this Friday coming up, and it's like just trying to make the most of it, honestly, because this is a big game for me, I feel like. Since me being a senior, trying to, go to the next level. So I know this is a step in that direction. So just trying to make sure I'm locked in, I got my teammates locked in, and we just play because we play together. The individual accolades is going to come along with it.
Anything else? Clayton, thank you.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Okay, bye.